adding piping, one of these pre-made pipings can be tricky, and it can very easily escape if you're sewing it all as one. And now with experience that's quite easy to do, but until one has actually gained the relevant experience, it's always advisable to take easy steps. So I'm just going to show you how I would encourage doing this. Place the piping facing the wrong way up, and place the fabric that you're attaching the piping to the right way up, and then just do a stitching on the corner of the upper portion of the garment, and that way you're tucking it down, and then you're folding this over second time around, and you can actually do the turning as much as you want. So you can either have a fairly narrow piping, or you can have it slightly wider. We're sort of going 50-50 here, and this is on a little like a jacket waistcoat that I'm piping. Now I don't always advise this type of piping, because generally this pre-made piping is not of a brilliant quality, and it doesn't really last as long. It tends to fray a lot quicker, and normally doesn't have the life expectancy that you would have of a garment. So often, okay, so basically what you're doing is just placing the piping underneath and just stitching on top of the jacket fabric, just to tack all the piping and together. Once it's attached, we're going to do a secondary seam by turning, you know, over onto the right side. So this is just one method of doing this. I mean, there are obviously, you may have come across different ways of doing this piping, and there's always shortcuts. And now this is on a bias, and the bias does have a stretch, so you need to have delicate hands in doing this. And then once this is pressed, it should actually take shape.